I'm Zach McAllister, and today we're going to be reviewing the brand new toy from Fun in Motion Toys, TECTI. If you know anything about Fun in Motion Toys, you might know that Fun in Motion Toys creates the West Peyton juggling balls. I have a set of those as well. This is much more relevant at the moment, so I figured I'd start off with talking about this. This is also going to be an unboxing. This is more or less how it looks when you get it. It comes in this weird casing like this, which you'll see in a second. It's actually much fancier than you would initially expect. And also, if you're wondering what happened to me in the last 6 months, I realized that I can't live without health insurance, and I've been scrambling to try and get more work so I can actually feed myself as well as get health insurance because I just turned 26. But now I have a burst of energy. With this new year, I'm hoping to bust out some new videos. So let's just get back right into this toy. So if you don't know anything about TECTI, it might look familiar. It might look like a ripoff of something created by a juggler. That is not the case. This is actually a collaboration with Eric Oberry, the creator of the Ghost Cubes. If you don't know what Ghost Cubes are, I'll flash a video up right here. It's this really cool origami-based sculpture system that Eric created, and he had a Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign. I can't remember which it was, but he had a Kickstarter for this, and I guess it really worked out because he actually got a collaboration, and this is on the market now. And from the looks of it, I've messed with this a little bit, but it looks to be the same building system that you can find in the original Kickstarter. So if you happen to have snagged the set from the Kickstarter, this seems to be very, very similar, except for this is made towards toy enthusiasts, I guess. People who are interested in toys. And you'll see when you open it, we have a little piece of paper here. It says TECTI. I guess that's the name they went with, having to do with tactile and being able to touch things, I guess. It's definitely one of those toys for intellectual children. But you can see here, it actually slides open. It's got to be the fanciest case I've ever seen. And you got all the pieces here. The top, we'll get to the bottom in just a minute, but the top has all of these pieces. They look like this. I don't know if you can see that. This comes in a blue color. I don't think they have any other color options at the moment. And it comes with this stick, which this stick is going to save your fingers. And you'll see why also in just a second. And let me just give you an example. If I take these two pieces, and I want to link them together, they snap pretty easily into a corner piece there. They've got these notches in them that allow you to have little connections between the pieces. And if you look at the bottom here, you can actually find the pieces that make the magic happen. These are the flexible corner pieces that allow the sculptures to move in such wild ways. I'm going to be spending a lot of time building some of these things, and then we'll fast forward and I'll show you what I got. Alright, so we can see a little bit of the effect happening here. We got that one piece that is two pieces combined at a joint, and it allows for this Jacob's Ladder looking effect where it just kind of dangles like this. And you can start to maybe imagine how all of these sculptures work from this point forward. There was one sculpture I built already, and it was a little bit of a pain to build because I couldn't find the video of them building the shape, or I could, it was just not, it was all sped up, it was hard to follow, so I had to pause and I had to look very carefully to see what happened, but I'm going to try and rebuild it now, see if I can do it a little bit better this time. And like I said before, this stick right here is very, very important, because if you try and pull these out with your fingers, you're possibly going to hurt yourself, just because of the amount of force you have to put on the actual thing itself. So what you do is you just take this stick. I'm assuming this is what it's for. I have no idea. But you take it and you pop it off like that, and it comes right off. I will also mention that these seem pretty sturdy. They don't feel like they're going to break on me. This is not a cheaply made toy. It feels nice to the touch. You can see I was struggling with the shape, but I put all these 2-piece flaps here. But I'm a little stumped, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the box, and there is a little spot right around here that says, for instructional videos, download the Fun in Motion Toys app, and then it gives you a little QR code. So that's exactly what we're going to do to try and figure this out. Alright, Fun in Motion Toys. Here we go. I didn't see this last time. I did not notice that there was an app. I guess I'm just terrible at reading. But here it says TECTI, getting started with TECTI, meet the inventor, and wow, okay, it actually has some videos with Eric. Oh, the app just crashed. The app was crashing on me every single time I clicked next on the TECTI portion of the app, but it had a video titled TECTI, meet the inventor. I'm hoping this may have some information that I'm missing, so we're going to watch that. I'm assuming it's just been out so shortly, like it just came out, so hopefully there will be more content for the TECTI in the future to actually help people build them. There is another one titled Introducing TECTI, but I watched that one earlier and it doesn't seem like there's anything going on here. It just seems like another promotional type video. Yes. Alright, got it, we got it. Alright, check this out. Here we go. We got one shape. It took me about maybe 10 minutes. But I will say, the second time doing this, I understand the system quite a bit more. The first time I was like, how is this going to work? And I screwed it up like one time, and then I got it the second time. This makes a lot more sense now. I will also say, like if you look at it, like when it sets, it kind of has these creases here. Like it doesn't set perfectly like in the videos. But I will also say that as I left it in this position, the hinge joints got a little more loose, and that allowed them to set more easily. So I imagine the more you play with these, the more loose they will become, and the easier it will be to do the things with them. But there should be tricks like this. Little, oh, hang on. Shifts one over, and then this one, it needs a little help. There we go. And these are all based on the ones that he's been performing with and that he's built years and years ago. Like maybe the original video I think was like 2010, 2009, 2011. I don't remember. But here we have one shape. I wonder if we can try and build something a little bit harder. A little thing that he does in those videos. Makes it fly like a little bird. This is super cool. I'm definitely gonna like display this on a table or something. I don't know exactly what yet, but it looks super sick in person. Very, very cool toy. If I had a kid, this is the kind of toy I would love to give them, because it's a puzzle, and it's cool. It's actually cool, and it's well built. I will say the website seems to be struggling. It doesn't seem to be updated for the TECTI material. Like there's no tutorials on how to do it on the website, but I imagine that will come with time. And there's also another thing we didn't talk about, which is the Keystone. The Keystone pieces are these little orange pieces. Might not look orange, but it's orange in person. And the whole point of these is with certain sculptures, you're supposed to be able to insert this in. You can hear that clicking. Some ASMR clicking. Oh, oh my. Oh, dang. That's good. That's some good stuff. And then I think in the video he also does a little thumb spin. Let's try that. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I think we should figure out what else we can build with the materials that I have left. I do have a little bit of a surprise. Hang on, let me get it. So I actually do happen to have 2 separate sets. So hopefully we can try and build a much larger thing. Maybe not even one that is on the pictures, but maybe something more akin to the larger sculptures that Eric performs with. So we're gonna give that a go for the second half of this video. Again, we have the TECTI, we have the wooden stick. We don't necessarily need 2 wooden sticks, but it's always good to have 2 wooden sticks, you know? That's what I always say. Alright, I think the next thing we're going for is this sculpture on his head right here. You can see it closes on his head there, but if you look at the beginning, it opens and then it closes. It would be really cool to try and figure out how to build that. So we're gonna give that an attempt. It looks like a much larger version of another shape that they show how to build, yeah, maybe if we start with that shape, then we can get to the full shape. Final piece. Gonna put that in. Gonna snap it together. Come on. No whammies. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. First of all, we made this one. And now we have this one. Ooh, that's kind of fun. A little fun shape. Whoosh. Whoosh. Wow. Whoosh. Ooh, it opens. I look like the queen. Wow. Well, that is TECTI for you. I was able to build 2 things without instructions. Hopefully in the future there will be instructions. And if there was instructions, that would be a 10 out of 10 for me. I very much enjoyed getting to mess around with this, and now the only hard thing is that I don't know where or what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to just set them somewhere in my house, hopefully in a creative way, so I can see them every day and look at them every day. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Tell me what you want me to review next, and I will definitely consider it, and I will not leave for 6 months this time. Have a happy new year. Peace.